We figured out that jobs seem to be it. You go, just drop Jack and Dean into a new job, and that's the episode.
Yeah.
Easy.
And what's so great about it, in my opinion, it's our show, is that like it's not really about the jobs at all. Like the jobs are basically just used as like a blanket for like, oh, and then they'll be in this location this time, and it gets us into different scenarios. So in one of the episodes, we're working in a morgue and Dean fakes his death, and then that takes us into a completely different scenario. So it starts with the jobs and ends up going somewhere different.
Which job was your favorite one to film?
I really enjoyed the first episode, is the baker's episode, because it turns into a big baguette fight with samurai swords and baguette. Oh, it was just mental.
I have a lot of respect for blockbuster film actors after that, because we spent maybe 2 or 3 days learning the sort of choreographed fight, and I was aching.
Yeah, I had to have a massage afterwards because it was like so intense. My body was killing. I get thrown around all over. I think I get thrown on the floor about 3 times during that whole thing, and I had to do it multiple times as well.
My favourite episode was the one where I was pretending to be dead, because I'm sat on like a, what do you call it? Like it's like a stretcher.
Yeah.
And that meant I just had to lay on my back all shoot, and I had a little sleep.
It's
so
one of your
really nice.
one of your best performances in the whole series as well. Probably because you're in your natural state.
I'm in my element, lying down.
Did you guys have any odd jobs?
So the thing is, like for me, what's so interesting is that I haven't actually ever had another job other than this. Wow. So like we've been doing this since we were teenagers, so I've constantly just been working at this to make it so that I don't have to have another job, and I've only been able to do what I love. Dean's been doing like bits.
I've done a few things. I had like I did a paperboy thing. I worked at a cafe with only women, which was a great experience for me. And hey, they were great. Yeah. But anyway, and I worked at a club for 2 weeks. I'd never done any bartending before, so what they decided to do was throw me in the main hall. And I had someone recognise me on the other side of the bar, and they went, "What are you doing here?" And I was like,
good point.
Good point. And then I quit.
So, gee, that's awesome. That's an awesome story. How involved are you guys with like the production of the show and the writing of it and all that?
We pretty much are involved in every aspect of it. So like we wrote the show together with our writing partner Paul Neefsey, because it was our first series. We wanted to work with somebody who we trusted and who had the same sense of humour as us to develop it into something bigger. And that relationship was off the charts good. I can't wait to do more stuff. I directed the series. We have a co-director called Matt Holt because I'm in it, so I can't like constantly be looking around the back of the camera and keep going into frame. But because we've been making the sketches and stuff for so long, I know the tone and the sort of the way it should be. Like I have the vision for what Jack and Dean should be. So like we're very much like sort of involved in all of it. If it was just us being in it, I don't feel like that same thing would be there.
It would be weird.
Yeah.